Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you these roof rack bars that I made for my Highlander. So the Highlander is a great vehicle, but we came from a Honda minivan which had a ton of storage room. And we were preparing for a trip to Florida until this coronavirus thing hit. Preparing for the trip to Florida, there's going to be 3 adults and 2 kids in this, and the cargo space with the third row seats folded up or unfolded, there's literally no space back there. So we planned on sitting 1 kid in the very back, having half of the third row folded down so we could do some cargo space there. But in our minivan, we used one of those rooftop bags that mounts up there. And it worked great, kept all of our luggage dry. But the bad part about the Highlander is it's got these roof rails on them, but they're completely flush. There's nowhere to strap anything to. There are some ports here that allow you to bolt some crossbars, but the bag that I have, the straps that tie it to the vehicle are on the sides. So having a bar that goes across wouldn't do me any good. So I had seen a post on one of the forums that someone used an eye bolt that was threaded with the appropriate thread that would thread in there and there, and he was able to use some rope and tie something to his roof like a Christmas tree or something. And that'd be great, but this roof bag that I've got, it's got like 1.5 inch wide straps and it just wouldn't work. So this is what I came up with. I actually built this with stuff that I just had here. This was an old like coat rack, freestanding coat rack that the pole I cut in half. It's aluminum tubing. It's roughly, I think it's 1 3/8 outer diameter tubing. I've got some 1 inch square aluminum tubing, and then the square tubing I just fish mouthed so it'd sit in there nice and tight. So I've got this one out so I can show you inside. Inside here, I just cut like a half moon shape out of a hardwood and drilled a hole through it just so I'd have a flat surface to use a nut in there. I'll get this all apart, and I need to take them off. I don't plan on running them all the time. I want to get my little covers back in here since my trip is canceled for the foreseeable future. But I'll get it off and show you what all the parts and pieces look like. Okay, so here you can see I got the bar off, and yeah, I've just got fish mouthed square 1 inch or 25 millimeter aluminum tube. Down in here you can see the coupling nut and threaded rod. And I'll just break this coupling nut loose. I'll thread this whole rod here. That's what that looks like. Same down there. And this is what is there from the factory underneath the little plastic plate that snaps in here. That's exactly how you'll find it. The threads down here, it's a 8 millimeter 125 thread pitch. And I'll post some measurements of all the lengths of everything. Because of the arch of the roof, the front ones had to be a little shorter than the back, or back ones taller than the front, whatever, however you want to say it. So you do have different lengths here versus here. So I'll post all those. Maybe I'll do like a screenshot here And then I may also put a PDF linked down below. So one other thing I want to show, I've got the sun here to my back, so I don't know how great this picture is going to be, but I can shake the whole car with this. So it wouldn't have any problem holding on one of these rooftop bags. That a lot of people are concerned about the paint on the roof, and the bag that I've got, I actually have another mat that lays down first to keep the bag from slipping around and scuffing the paint. And it's like a soft foam type stuff. So it worked great on when we used it on our van, and I didn't have any scuffs or scratches or anything. Kept the bag from sliding around. All right, let's take a look at the pieces. So you've got the threaded rod with the coupling nut on it. That's what is used to lock the threaded rod into the hole on the vehicle. This is the front, this is the back. The back is the longer. These, I use nylock nuts, but with the amount of room that you have to work in the end of the tube with the wrench, it's going to be nearly impossible to get that threaded all the way down. So I just took a tap and I ran it through the nylon part of the nut to cut some threads in it. Now it doesn't lock down as well as a regular nylock nut would, but the nylon in there does give it a little bit of stiction, so to speak, to keep it from backing off on its own. Here's the little half moon pieces that I cut. I just clamped a piece of, this is hard maple, just clamped a piece of it to my drill press with a hole saw and just cut out that little half moon shape, and then I drilled the hole through it. These are just some little plastic furniture tips that I ordered from Amazon. I'll post a link to those. And then of course you've got the tube. So that's what the parts look like. I have seen that you can buy these little half moon shaped things. I guess they're some type of furniture hardware for, I don't know, beds or something. And I don't know if they'd work. I'll post a link to them down in the description, and I can't tell if they're made of metal or plastic or what they're made of. You can see where I tightened down into this hardwood, it's definitely dented in, so a harder material may be better to use than hardwood, but you know, this was just using stuff that I had around. So the plastic caps that I ordered, these were like a universal size, and I had to, well, that's not turn it out at all. I had to cut some slices off of them just so they would fit into the tube, and to kind of whittle them down a little bit just so they'd fit in, but they're still a snug fit. All right guys, so that was my solution to add some more cargo space to my Highlander. Hopefully it helps someone out, gives you some inspiration of how you can do this to your own vehicle using either the same exact method or a similar method. I know seeing the post with the eye hooks really inspired me to kind of figure something out. And if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them. Leave them down below. And if you guys like what I do, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.